Muy buenas tardes, damas y caballeros, y sean bienvenidos a una nueva edición de Dawn of War. Vamos entonces, como recordarán, en la misión número 4. Y la tercera misión como que me tardó un poquito. ¡Ah, Rana René! ¿Qué onda? Sí, ¿cómo estoy? Bien. Estamos aquí a punto de iniciar una nueva partida con el Dawn of War. Y vamos a continuar la campaña, vamos con la misión número 4. Así que, a ver qué tal nos va, damas y caballeros. Vamos a ver si podemos continuar con esta pelea. Vamos a jugar esta misión. ¿Preparados? ¡A patear Orkoz! Gracias. Feliz sábado. Igualmente, Rana René.
The defense of the city of Magna Bonum was a success. The orcs caught us off our guard, but not unprepared. I will not underestimate these aliens
Sí, yo
again.
tampoco lo voy a subestimar,
It is clear now that their primary push was towards the capital city, and they have moved in to attack with a speed I have rarely seen a military force capable of achieving. I have read reports of orc clans who focus on fast strikes, but I did not realize they could be so coordinated. It is as if something is driving the orcs here, some unknown desire or instinct. The Imperial Guard regiments watching over the city are decimated, and will not be resupplied for at least 24 hours. The orcs will renew their attacks far sooner. Our scouts are reporting a force massing 50 kilometers from the city that dwarfs the group that attacked Magna Bonum. And reports from civilians speak of a mighty orc who leads them. Bigger and more cunning than the rest. If the capital city falls, this planet will not be far behind. I cannot allow this to occur.
Bien. Bueno, vámonos a la siguiente misión. A ver, esta vez lo que tengo que hacer es asegurarme de primero cargar las fuerzas antes de empezar a invadir, porque si no los orcos me van a patear el trasero, me van a dar un whack de lo lindo en mi cabezota. Destruye a los sinos. Ay, vaya. Ahí viene la horda. Se ven bien feos los Gretchen, más de lo que deberían. Cabrón, ese vehículo sí está. Ese parece ser el líder.
Everything is ready, boss.
Ahí está, ese es el líder.
Them humans is in for a good stomping. This is gonna be the best fight of their miserable lives.
Just make sure it's the last fight of
¡Ay, no manches! En serio, Marines del
I
Caos.
don't take orders from you, Yumi.
We've held up our side of the bargain, have we not? You wanted a new planet to wage war on, and we have given it to you. You wanted to face the Imperium's greatest warriors, the Space Marines.
Ah, miren, ahora sí me están entregando buenos arsenales.
We've even provided you with weapons and Imperial tanks to use on the battlefield. And all we ask in return is that you keep the Imperials distracted from our operations here.
You've kept your word, but that still don't mean you can order the orcs around.
My apologies. We've delivered the last of the weaponry. They're in the hands of your servants. We'll take our leave now. I respectfully request that you keep the Marines busy for as long as you can.
We'll keep them more than busy. We'll keep them dead.
Vaya, vaya.
The thought of kowtowing to these creatures disgusts me. The orcs are a tool, nothing more. And quite an effective one, I might add. Perhaps.
but I dislike providing such unpredictable aliens with our own weaponry.
Lord Bale, orcs are not unpredictable. Quite the contrary. You can rely on them to turn against you. But they will honor our agreement as long as we provide them with enemies to satiate their battle lust.
If we intimidated them into doing our bidding, showed them our strength, they would take pause before betraying us.
You cannot intimidate something that knows no fear. Trouble yourself no longer with the orcs. We will have what we came for and be gone before they finish with the Imperials and turn on us.
Why is we talking with them humies instead of fighting with them? Them smelly chaos boys is weak. Not nearly enough of a challenge for the boys. If they were strong like orcs, they wouldn't need us to fight for them. We'll take their guns and their help, and when we're done chopping up all the humies, we'll come back here and chop them up as well.
¡A la madre! Se trajeron un squeak grandote.
Orbital imagery shows a heavy concentration of orcs in the area. We must secure a location and establish a base before destroying the war boss and his clan. Combine the holy fire of the whirlwinds with the jump packs of our assault marines. Cleanse this area.
Ok, miren, tenemos tanques.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here. What is your order? We are the Emperor's chosen. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here.
Por acá.
The machine spirit is prepared.
Ok, entonces ahorita no tengo que, ¿cómo se llama? No voy a ganar soldados por ahora, pero tengo que avanzar y mantener el terreno. Ok, vamos.
Approaching target. Approaching target. His will be done. His will be done. Moving out. Approaching target.
Vamos a ver.
An easy objective.
Ahora sí que avanzando paso a pasito para que no nos agarren de sorpresa.
The machine spirit is prepared.
Espíritu máquina.
His will be done. Approaching target.
Ajá, mucho mejor.
His will be done.
Así tenemos mejor perspectiva de las peleas. Ok, acá hay un montón de orcos
The
muertos.
machine spirit is prepared.
Y a ver...
Approaching target.
Ok, por
As
acá.
you command.
Ok, esta es la esquina del
The
mapa.
machine spirit is prepared.
Bien, vamos a ver por acá.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Ah, Chihuahuas. ¿Perdí o qué?
Approaching target.
Ah, creo que ya voy entendiendo. Creo que ya vi. Ya entendí qué pasa.
Moving out.
Sí, ya vi. Ya vi qué es lo que debía hacer. A ver, vamos a tener que regresar a las tropas.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
A ver, me pregunto si está esa...
His will be done.
Ahora está su opción.
What is your order? Under fire. Awaiting orders.
Ahora sí, saltar.
Activating jump pack.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Ever vigilant. Faith is our shield. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Awaiting orders. For the Emperor! We are the Emperor's chosen. For the Emperor! Awaiting orders. We stand ready. Yes, my lord. For the Emperor! At your command.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Under fire! We are the Emperor's chosen. At your command. Yes, my lord.
Ok. Ya vi qué es lo que hay que hacer, pero lo hice mal. Vamos a ver. Vamos a reiniciarlo, porque sí, ya me di cuenta de qué hay que hacer. A ver. Iniciar misión. Bueno. A ver.
Direct us to the
Whirlwind here.
Ever vigilant. Activating jump pack.
Whirlwind here.
Under fire.
Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Approaching target.
We stand ready. Direct us to the enemy.
Whirlwind here. Moving out. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Approaching target.
Yes, my lord.
No mames, les estamos esperando.
Whirlwind here. An easy objective. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind here. An easy objective. Whirlwind here. The machine spirit is prepared. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Under fire.
Ok, ¿qué estoy haciendo mal? A ver, objetivos. Ok. ¿Qué estoy haciendo mal aquí? A ver. Ya vimos la cinemática, así que vamos a ver.
Onward to glory.
Ok, ¿sí puedo meterme en el bosque? No.
Onward to glory.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. The machine spirit is prepared.
Under fire.
Approaching target.
No pueden disparar. Ok, la tirada.
As you command. Whirlwind artillery tank here. His will be done.
¿Qué estoy haciendo mal aquí?
An easy objective. His will be done. Moving out. As you command.
Obviamente hay que destruir este lugar.
Approaching target.
¿Cómo?
As you command. Approaching target. The machine spirit is prepared. Moving out. As you command. The machine spirit is prepared. The machine spirit is prepared.
Bien, este es el primer punto en el cual ya como que me fui perdiendo. A ver.
An easy objective. Moving out. His will be done.
¿Hay algo que estoy pasando por alto?
Approaching target. Approaching target. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Creo que ya sé qué hay que hacer.
Artillery tank here.
Fear. Understood. Yes, my lord.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
A ver.
Whirlwind
Under
artillery
fire.
tank here. Whirlwind here. An easy objective. As you command.
¿Qué me está fallando?
As you command. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Direct us to the enemy. Activating jump pack. Harris. Activating jump pack. Fear denies faith. Ever vigilant.
A lo mejor tengo que hacer esto primero.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Under fire.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. His will be done.
Faith is our shield. Fear denies faith. Fear denies faith. Direct us to the enemy. For the Emperor!
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
At your command. We are the Emperor's chosen. For the Emperor!
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
¿En serio? ¿Qué estoy fallando?
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Under fire!
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here. Approaching target. Triangulating attack coordinates. Moving out.
At your command.
Un momento, sí le estaba dañando, pero...
Triangulating attack
O sea, como que no
coordinates.
se ve que ataquen. A ver.
Approaching target. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Under fire!
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Ok, la... Ay, se le acabó la pila al mouse. A ver, espérame tantito. Creo que los tienes que llevar hasta abajo. Es que ese es el problema. Si los envío al atacar, solo hay un camino.
Attack coordinates.
Ya vimos que solo hay un camino y no lleva nada. ¿Y cómo se llama? Estas unidades que tienen la habilidad de salto son destrozadas cuando llegan aquí.
Whirlwind here.
A ver.
Under fire!
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Direct us to the enemy. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here. Approaching target. Triangulating attack coordinates.
A ver, a ver, a ver, a ver. A ver, voy a tener que ver de nuevo la historia porque no tengo ni puta idea de si me dieron alguna pista ahí. Ahí tenemos a los orcos. Ahí va la horda. Ahí van los chicos. Necesito ese Gretchen, está más feo de lo que debería.
Everything is ready, boss.
Todo listo.
Esos humanos están a punto de recibir una buena paliza. This is gonna be the best fight of their miserable lives.
Just make sure it's the last fight of their lives.
I don't take orders from you, Hughie.
We've held up our side of the bargain, have we not? You wanted a new planet to wage war on. We have given it to you. You wanted to face the Imperium's greatest warriors, the Space Marines. They are here. We've even provided you with weapons and Imperial tanks to use on the battlefield. And all we ask in return is that you keep the Imperials distracted from our operations here.
You've kept your word, but that still don't mean you can order the orcs around.
My apologies. We've delivered the last of the weaponry. They're in the hands of your servants. We'll take our leave now. I respectfully request that you keep the Marines busy for as long as you can.
We'll keep them more than busy. We'll keep them dead.
The thought of kowtowing to these creatures disgusts me. The orcs are a tool, nothing more. And quite an effective one, I might add. Perhaps. But I dislike providing such unpredictable aliens with our own weaponry. Lord Bale, orcs are not unpredictable. Quite the contrary. You can rely on them to turn against you. But they will honor our agreement as long as we provide them with enemies to satiate their battle lust. If we intimidated them into doing our bidding, showed them our strength, they would take pause before betraying us. You cannot intimidate something that knows no fear. Trouble yourself no longer with the orcs. We will have what we came for and be gone before they finish with the Imperials and turn on us.
Why is we talking with them humies instead of fighting with them? Them smelly chaos boys is weak. Not nearly enough of a challenge for the boys. If they were strong like orcs, they wouldn't need us to fight for them. We'll take their guns and their help, and when we're done chopping up all the humies, we'll come back here and chop them up as well.
Mames, lo más mamón es que se trajeron a un squeak grandotote.
Orbital imagery shows a heavy concentration of orcs in the area. We must secure a location and establish a base before destroying the war boss and his clan. Combine the holy fire of the whirlwinds with the jump packs of our assault marines. Cleanse this area.
Sí, o sea, tengo que usar estos dos en conjunto, a los marines y los tanques.
Under fire. Yes, my lord. Activating jump pack. For the Emperor. the Emperor! Direct us to the enemy. For the Emperor! For the Emperor! We stand ready. For the Emperor!
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Es que estas armas no hacen nada.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
Under fire! We stand ready. For the Emperor!
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Ay. Ya le hallé por fin el truco. Ok. Ya le hallé el truco. Ok, ok.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Under fire!
Triangulating attack coordinates.
Fear denies faith.
Whirlwind here.
Ya le hallé el truco al menos. Debo de esperar a que esto cargue. Y después ordenar el bombardeo.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
Awaiting orders. Activating jump pack.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind here.
Yes, my lord. Under fire.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates. The machine spirit is prepared.
What's your order? Faith is our shield.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. His will be done.
Ok. Ya tengo entonces qué hacer, pero no sé, la parte que me está complicando las cosas es cómo atacar, ¿eh? Esa es mi verdadera complicación. A ver.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Under fire.
Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates. The machine Queen Spirit is prepared. His will be done. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Ahí está, ya. Ahora sí ya puedo hacerlo más fácil.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
No había usado jamás uno de estos.
Approaching target.
No sé cómo funcionaban, a ver. Primero deben de cargar. Y luego los pulverizo.
Triangulating attack coordinates. His will be done. Triangulating attack coordinates. His will be done.
Under fire!
Triangulating attack coordinates. Moving out. Moving out. Triangulating attack coordinates. Approaching target.
What is your order? Activating jump pack.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Fear denies faith. Under fire! We are the Emperor's chosen.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind here. As you command. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
What is your order? We are the Emperor's chosen.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Awaiting orders.
Tengo que averiguar cómo funciona esto, porque sí, ya encontré por fin la maldita forma, pero necesito pensar cómo carajos hacer la estrategia. A ver.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Under fire!
Triangulating attack coordinates.
Ah, ok, no debo de atacar al edificio, debo de atacar aledaño al edificio. Ya le voy a dar el truco.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
Sí, ahí está el truco.
Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Ya voy dando.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
Ahí está, uno menos. Ahora paramos. cargue.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
Ahí está, que les duela.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
Under fire.
His will be done.
Carguen, carguen, carguen. Eso. Ahora. Ataquen.
Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates. As you command. An easy objective. Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates. Moving out. Triangulate.
Ok, creo que ya sé cómo. A ver, cargar partida. Sí, ya sé. Creo que ya sé cómo. A ver.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Fear denies faith. Activating jump pack. Under
Whirlwind
fire.
artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates. The machine spirit is prepared.
Being on sight.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
We stand ready.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Squad broken.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
Ok. Creo que ya sé qué hacer. Ya sé. Bien. ¿Cómo pueden unas unidades tan simples como unos tanques ser tan complicadas? En serio.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
What's your order?
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Under fire.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
Faith is our shield.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here. His will be done. An easy Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. coordinates. Whirlwind
Under
here.
fire.
As you whirlwind here. Moving out. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank
Awaiting
here.
orders. Activating jump pack.
Whirlwind here. As you command.
Direct us to the enemy.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Dino sighted. At your command. Direct us to the enemy.
Whirlwind here.
Under fire.
Ah, ya está, ya. Por fin, ya. Ya entendí
Triangulating
cómo
attack
funciona.
coordinates.
A ver. Dios mío, me tardé bastante en entenderle esto, ¿eh?
Whirlwind here.
Ataque y avance, ahora sí.
As you command. His will be done. Triangulating
fire.
attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Direct us to the enemy. Activating jump pack.
Ahora sí, ya. Ya con los tanques, ahora sí atacando todo lo que se mueva. Perfecto, ahora sí ya. Ya, la diferencia se nota.
Dino sighted. Orders. Weapons at ready. It is time. For the Emperor. What's your order? Heresy grows from idleness. Squad broken! Ever vigilant. Squad morale restored. For the Emperor, under fire. Faith is our shield. Squad broken! Awaiting orders.
Ok. Ok, ya tengo una idea. A ver, reiniciar. Sí. Sin embargo... A ver, vamos a ver. Bien, primero debo poner estos
Whirlwind here.
en ataque y avance.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
Voy a dejar que estos disparen un rato, que debiliten un poco las cosas. ¡Eso! Y que mínimo que truenen estas dos torres, porque si no, me van a hacer un desastre. Ahí está.
Activating jump pack. Under fire. For the Emperor. For the Emperor. For the Emperor. For the Emperor! Squad broken! We stand ready. Squad morale restored. We stand ready. For the Emperor!
¡Ya! ¡Por fin!
Our scouts report the war boss is in the vicinity of this location. It seems a second Orc clan has gathered between us. They are heavily defended on this plateau. They must be eliminated to clear a path to the war boss.
Ok, a ver, ya tenemos servidores. ¿Qué es este? La armería. Ok. Bueno, ya con eso terminado. A ver qué es este. El generador de plasma. Ok, primero vamos a acabar este.
Yes, my lord. Faith is our shield. For the Emperor!
Vamos a hacer 3 servidores
Yes,
más.
most beneficent one.
My faith is my shield. Faith and duty.
What is your will?
For terror.
We stand ready. Understood. Yes,
What
my
is
lord.
your will?
Fear not the Psyker. Venerate the immortal Emperor. I can sense the
What is
enemy.
your will?
They are close.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Vamos a construir todo esto rápido.
Here to serve.
¿Qué es este? Aumento de la capacidad de la escuadra, la capacidad de vehículos, infiltración del explorador. Vamos a hacer 4 exploradores.
Fear not the Psyker. An open mind.
Scouts are reporting
Gate
duty.
unbarred and
This
unguarded.
day shall be a
At your
glorious
command.
one for the
Scouts
Imperium.
awaiting orders.
Assault Marines are now available to us. They can be built from the chapel barracks.
Under fire.
Scouts ready. At your command.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
Vamos a poner este para que
Build routine 721 initiated.
la capilla, el baluarte. Considerando que probablemente van a venir enemigos por estos lados, vamos a hacer un par de torretas Volter.
What's your order? Understood.
At your command.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
At your command. Under fire.
Here to serve. As you wish. I await your instructions.
Awaiting orders. Stand ready.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
There is no such thing as innocence. Only degrees
Yes,
of
most
guilt.
beneficent one.
Muy bien, lo bueno es que se me está ocurriendo ahora sí poner la fortificación a la nave. Digo, a toda mi base.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Fear not the psycho.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord.
Under fire.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Debemos hacer que esta base esté bien preparada para que nosotros ya no tengamos problemas para salir. Parece ser que los orcos nos van a venir a atacar por todos lados, así que vamos a estar atentos.
Here to serve.
Así que muchos servidores para terminar estos trabajos rápido.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721
Never
initiated.
vigilant.
Scouts ready. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Yes, my lord. Scouts in. I sense danger. We will
Yes,
root it
most
out.
beneficent one.
Cuartel, punto de escucha, generadores, armería.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Fear denies faith. Direct us to the enemy.
There is no such thing as innocence. Only degrees of guilt.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
I await your instructions.
For the Emperor!
Yes, most beneficent one.
Bien, a ver, vamos a construir más por acá.
Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated.
Yes, my lord. Maintain attack
Praise
formation.
the Emperor.
Fear not the psycho.
Fear denies faith.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Fear denies faith.
Yes, my lord. I sense danger.
Yes,
We will
most
root it out.
beneficent one. Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts ready. Getting into position. Scouts reporting for duty.
Await your instructions.
Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts in position. Scouts advance. At your command. At your command. At your command.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Scouts awaiting orders. Getting into position.
Vamos.
Scouts here.
Yes, most beneficent one. I exist to serve. I await your instructions.
Under fire!
I stand ready.
Orders received. Orders received, brother.
Here to serve.
A ver, ¿qué otra cosa necesito?
Build routine 721 initiated.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Maintain attack formation. At your command.
Scouts here. We will move ahead and mark any
Yes,
enemy
most
positions.
beneficent one. Here to serve.
Bueno, creo que después de todas estas preparaciones, por lo menos
I shall obey.
ya puedo decir que por lo menos estoy medianamente preparado.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Marine squad deployed. At your command.
Here to serve.
Fear denies faith.
Ya nada más falta poco. Bueno, ya, por fin subí esto.
Yes, my lord.
Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts here. Scouts here.
Fear not the Psyker. With me, brothers.
Direct us to the enemy.
At your command.
Scouts here. Gathering
The machine
intelligence.
cult is ready to be requisitioned. Build it to gain access to vehicles.
Ah, ya podemos acceder a vehículos. Bien, perfecto. A ver, ¿este qué hace? Servocráneos. No, eso no voy a usar. Entonces, servidores.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Culto mecánico. Oh, que la fregada. En serio.
Marine squad deployed.
Ah, ahí está.
Heresy grows from idleness. Under fire.
Scouts awaiting orders. I sense danger. We will root it out. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Ah, esos orcos que van con
Maintain attack
cohete.
formation.
I stand ready.
Yes, Lord.
Ah, 350. Demonios.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
My faith is my shield. Taking command.
I stand ready.
Fear our wrath.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Onward
Yes,
to
my lord.
glory.
Scouts here.
Bien.
Here to serve. I shall obey.
Capital cuartel, punto de escucha.
I
Under
exist
fire.
to serve.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Cleanse, purge, kill.
Bueno, creo que ya acabaron con eso.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
At your command.
Faith is our shield.
On alert, brothers.
Yes, my
The enemy
lord.
must be nearby. The Emperor protects.
A ver.
We stand ready.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
A este le voy a poner rifles de
Fear
plasma.
denies faith.
My knowledge is at your
A
disposal.
este le voy a poner lanzamisiles.
Here to serve.
Marine squad
I
deployed.
await your instructions.
At your command.
Vaya. Está difícil hacer estos, ¿eh? A ver.
Fear denies faith.
At your command.
Ever vigilant.
Scouts awaiting orders.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Hope is the
peace.
first step on the road to disappointment.
Awaiting orders. Faith is our shield.
A esto le voy a poner lanzallamas.
What's your order?
Ahí está.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Ok, vamos entonces a avanzar por el terreno. Ya que
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
vamos,
Take and hold.
avancen con todo. Ahora sí, ya, vamos a empezar a avanzar, a ganar terreno y a joder a todos.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Y ahora sí, vamos a
Build
construir
routine 721
nuestro
initiated.
Mechanicus para poder hacer ¿cómo se llama? Para ya poder empezar a hacer maquinaria.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Scouts here.
Posición de defensa, de ataque, infiltración. Permite pasar inadvertido por la mayoría de los enemigos. Ah. A ver,
Scouts
probar con esa
advance.
habilidad de infiltración.
Defending objective. Scouts charge. Gathering intelligence. Commencing infiltration.
Under fire.
Gathering intelligence.
Whirlwinds and their long-range artillery are being made available. Build them from the machine cult.
Los Whirlwinds.
Here to serve.
Bueno, al menos lo defendimos.
Build routine 721
An open
initiated.
mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
For the Emperor.
At your command. I sense danger. We will root it out.
I stand ready.
Commencing infiltration. Scouts charge.
Whirlwind artillery tank deployed.
Gathering intelligence.
¡Vamos! ¡Dispárenle todo!
Under fire.
¿Ahora qué nos está disparando?
On patrol.
¿Ese es de salto? Sí. Salta y
Activating jump pack. Fear denies faith.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. At your command. I can sense the enemy. They are close. At your command.
We stand ready.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, Lord.
dare deny his faith. Activating jump pack. Under fire. For the Emperor!
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Vamos,
Onward to glory!
disparen. ¡Hurguen a estos malditos pieles verdes!
For the Emperor!
A ver, a estos les voy a dar más armas.
I stand ready. There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Scouts in position. At your command. Scouts here. Scouts ready.
Muy bien, a ver estos.
Yes, my lord.
¿Qué es esto? Reagrupación. Ah, bombas de fusión, ya pueden
Faith is our
usarlas.
shield.
Perfecto, a ver.
He who be my
Granadas de
brother.
fragmentación.
My faith is my shield.
Creo que ya recuperamos casi todo.
Fear our wrath. At your command.
Here to serve.
Under
I
fire.
await your instructions. As you wish.
Whirlwind here. Moving out.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Vamos, denle con todo.
I stand ready.
I sense danger. We will root it out.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Scouts charge.
Vamos, denle duro, duro, duro. Eso, purguen esos sucios pieles verdes.
Getting into position.
Ah, miren, una nueva zona para ganar terreno.
Scouts charge.
Fire in the hole!
Gathering intelligence.
¡Ah,
Scouts
una lata
charge.
asesina!
Scouts charge.
Squad broken! Squad morale restored.
Scouts charge.
¡Denles duro!
Scouts charge.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Capturen esa base.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
Sí, exactamente, hay que infiltrar el territorio enemigo.
I stand ready.
Here to serve.
Scouts here.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Under fire.
As you command.
Ever vigilant.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here.
For the Emperor.
Fear not the Psyker.
Faith is our shield. Orders received.
Whirlwind here.
the Emperor!
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here.
Moving out.
Vamos, hay que avanzarle.
Under fire. Moving out.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Orders received, brother. Fear our wrath. For the Emperor!
Whirlwind here.
Maintain attack formation.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Whirlwind here.
Vamos. Estamos dando ya en la madre.
Whirlwind here.
Marine squad deployed.
I shall
Burguen
never
a ese sucio piel verde.
Charge! 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 Charge!
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Under fire! Charge! Charge!
Sin piedad.
Yes, my lord. Scouts, charge.
fear not the Psyker. I serve.
For the Emperor!
Depósito de chatarra.
Fear not the Psyker.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
Whirlwind here.
Vamos, denles con todo.
My knowledge is
¡Úrguenlo!
We will establish a forward base at this location to facilitate ready access to Space Marines. We will need many to ensure the war boss is dead and buried.
Take and hold.
Bien. Ya hemos capturado este puesto.
Thermoplasma generators are available. They will provide us greater access to power.
Yes, Lord?
A ver. Primero que nada, vamos a ir capturando las cosas.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Que lo capturen.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
For the Emperor! We stand. Cleanse, purge, kill.
I await your instructions.
Vamos a ver.
I exist to serve.
Direct us to the enemy.
Scouts in position.
My faith is my shield.
Direct us to the enemy. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Here to
Whirlwind
serve.
artillery tank deployed.
Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated.
Punto mecánico, campo de minas. Vamos a ver. Vamos a hacer el baluarte.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Una capilla cuartel. Voy a tener que esperar. Y un par de torretas.
Yes, Lord.
Whirlwind here. Moving out.
Awaiting orders.
A ver.
Awaiting orders.
Praise the Emperor.
Monta pesado. Lanzamisiles. Perfecto, uno de cada uno. Vamos. Ya avanzamos la mitad. Nada más ahora hay que hacer esta nueva cuartel.
Death from above.
My faith is my shield.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Today the enemy shall
There
know
is
fear.
no such thing as
We
innocence.
stand ready.
Only degrees of guilt.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Scouts here. Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts here. Scouts in position.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Death from above. Understood.
Acá está la mejora que me produce más electricidad. A ver, tenemos que mover rápido esto. Quiero organizar todo lo antes posible. Ajá.
Ever vigilant. Fear our wrath.
I await your instructions.
Muy bien, vamos a hacer ahora sí la capilla cuartel.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Estos
Build routine 721 initiated.
y un par de estos de torretas de vuelta.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Listo.
Yes, my lord.
At your command. Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts awaiting orders.
Estos son francotiradores. Estos hay que darle lanzallamas. Y estos rifles de plasma.
Direct us to the enemy.
Bien. Ya está. Ahora vamos a hacer las últimas mejoras. Dreadnoughts. Vengan a mí, cabrones. Vamos a hacer un par de Dreadnoughts para nosotros.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Under fire.
¿Ya nos están atacando?
I have awoken.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here.
Orders received.
Y estos corriendo como pollo sin cabeza. Bueno, mejor para mí. Me evitan un problema.
For the Emperor. For the Emperor. I have awoken.
Toma la barbón. Ay, me encanta eso de... Esa animación del Dreadnought me encantó. Cómo la agarró.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
Ah, miren, ya tengo el otro Dreadnought.
Whirlwind here.
Orders received, brother.
Here to serve.
Under fire.
Dado que aquí podrían estar atacando.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Sí, ya decía yo. Esa es agua poco profunda, pueden pasar por ahí.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here.
Squad broken.
Moving out.
Squad morale restored.
For the Emperor. Cleanse, purge, kill. Orders received, brother. For the Emperor.
Bueno, vamos a avanzar a la costa para que podamos de una vez darle la Mauser. Vamos a acabar con esos malditos orcos de una vez. Ahí está, nuevo cuartel, nueva pelea. ¡Vámonos!
For the Emperor. Onward to glory. Squad broken. For the Emperor. Understood. For the Emperor. Squad morale restored.
Ah, malditas latas asesinas, son un maldito dolor. Esos son un maldito dolor en el trasero.
Orders received. Squad morale restored. Take and hold.
Vamos a tomar el terreno mientras se pueda.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
I am the instrument of his will.
Mejorar un cañón de asalto. Sí, a este dreno le voy a mejorar un cañón de asalto. Con cañón de asalto.
At your command.
For the Emperor.
Scouts advance. Yes, my lord.
What's your order? Yes, my lord.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Fear denies faith.
This day shall be a glorious one
What's
for
your
the
order?
Imperium.
At your command.
Beware the alien.
I am ready to serve
The heretic.
again. I am ready to serve again. I will crush those who stand before me.
A ver, la armería. Acá está. Dame mejor por ahí. Whirlwind, no. Creo que ya no puedo mejorar nada. Almacenamiento de baterías de plasma. Sí, creo que ya es todo lo que puedo usar.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
On
Bien,
patrol.
avancemos.
On patrol. Yes, my lord.
Hay que avanzar y ganar terreno.
Scouts charge.
¡Húrguenlos!
Scouts charge. Scouts advance. Infiltrating enemy territory.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Vamos, tenemos aquí un buen de tropas.
I am ready to serve again. For the Emperor!
Commencing infiltration.
Ah, miren,
Yes,
tenemos
my
una visita.
Scouts charge. Gathering
No duraron ni
intelligence.
5 segundos. Vamos.
I sense danger. We will root it out. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Vaya, este gran puente está enorme.
On patrol.
A ver. ¿Qué?
Look at that monster.
¡Oh, no mames! Oye, en el
I've heard
squeak este.
legends of such beasts, but I've never seen one.
El
Men,
squeak mamut.
concentrate your fire. We
Even
must
in
take
death
this
I
creature
still
down.
serve. Even in death I still
Ay,
serve.
tenemos que atacar a este grandote.
At last, back to war. Command me.
¡Denle con todo!
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be
Fear denies faith. Squad broken!
Oh, shit.
We are the Emperor's chosen. For the Emperor!
Vamos, denle con todo. Sin piedad.
It is better the Emperor than live
On
for
alert,
himself.
brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Squad broken! Fire in the hole!
Scouts awaiting orders.
Fate is our
There is
shame.
no such thing as innocence.
Squad morale restored.
Days of guilt.
Squad morale restored. I am ready to serve. Again. At last, back to war.
Oh, mátenlo. No mames, esta cosa sí es resistente. Apenas le bajé la mitad. No mames, este Squeak Mammoth sí está cabrón,
Search commencing.
Under fire.
Tengo que acabar primero con
Scouts
este
charge.
cabrón. ¿Qué? ¡Destrúyanlo! Yo, vuelve aquí, pelea como los hombres. No que eres un orco de guerra.
Any enemy positions. Squad morale restored.
Praise
Squad
the
broken.
Emperor.
We stand ready.
My
Squad
knowledge is at
morale
your disposal.
restored. Squad broken. Squad morale restored.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Yes, my lord. My will is undone.
Fear not the
Regroup!
Psycho.
Scouts charge.
My will is undone.
Fear not the Psycho. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Squad broken.
Scouts charge.
Vamos, ahora sí acaben con este
Venerate the
grandulón.
immortal Emperor.
Artillery tank here.
Squad morale restored. My will is undone.
¡Acábenlo!
Attack coordinates.
I stand ready.
Squad morale restored.
Fear not the Psycho. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Regroup.
Rally squad!
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here.
Scouts charge.
¡Ay, estos
Scouts
malditos
charge.
tanques!
Squad broken.
Squad
Whirlwind
broken.
artillery tank here.
Squad broken.
Whirlwind here.
Acaben con esos malditos tanques, son un dolor en el trasero.
My will is undone. Charge. Squad broken. Charge. Charge.
Whirlwind here.
Under fire. Charge.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Charge. Squad morale restored. Squad morale restored. Broken.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here.
Squad morale restored. Squad broken. Charge.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
¡Oh, malditos tanques! ¡Vamos!
Squad
Whirlwind
morale
artillery tank
restored.
here.
Squad broken.
¡Oh, se ve chingón desde perspectiva, Así sí parece un escenario de guerra de Warhammer 40.000. ¡Eso! ¡Acaben con ese tanque! Ahora, acaben con este.
Under fire. Maintain attack formation. Charge.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Charge.
shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. Mind. We must fall back at your command.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
I can sense the enemy. They are close. I know no fear.
Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey.
What would you have me do? For Terra!
Under fire!
Scouts reporting for duty.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Marine squad deployed.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Scouts reporting for duty. At your command, we will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Scouts in position. Yes, my lord. At your command. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Marine squad deployed. Fear denies faith.
I have awoken.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
We stand ready.
A ver.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. As you command.
Marine
Whirlwind
squad
artillery
deployed.
tank here.
Praise the Emperor. Taking command.
We stand ready.
There is no such thing as innocence.
Beware the alien.
Entonces vamos a tirarle los rifles de plasma a estos.
We are the Emperor's
I have
chosen.
awoken.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Beware the alien, the mutant.
At your command. Ever vigilant from above. Fear denies faith.
Walk soft. Carry a big gun. Beware the alien, the mutant, the
We
heretic.
stand ready. Fear denies faith. At your command.
At last, back to war.
Scouts here.
Yes, my lord. At your command. Heresy grows from
While the
violence.
enemies of the Emperor still
Ever
draw
vigilant.
breath, there can be no peace.
Yes, from above. Under fire.
Tengo que recuperar todas las fuerzas que pueda o si no me la van a partir. Y ya empezaron el contraataque,
I am ready to serve. Again.
Heresy grows. Yes, my lord.
Scouts ready.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack
Hijos de la
coordinates.
fregada.
I await your instructions.
Squad broken. Squad broken.
Yes, Lord. As you wish.
Command me. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Squad morale restored. Kill.
Bueno, ni modo, voy a tener que
Even
llevarme
in
lo que ya
death
estoy.
I still
Lo
serve.
que ya tengo.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Take and hold. Orders received. Squad broken!
At last, back to
Under
war.
fire!
Even in death I still serve.
Squad broken! Squad morale restored.
Squad broken!
Faith is eternal.
Squad broken!
Faith is eternal. Even in death I still serve. Even in
Squad
death I
morale
still
restored.
serve. Command me.
Squad broken!
I am the instrument of his will.
Squad morale restored.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Ay, perdió
I
ese-
shall obey.
Whirlwind here.
Voy a hacer otro Dreadnought. Dos Dreadnought.
What is your will?
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Moving out.
The Emperor protects.
Emperador, protege.
What is your will?
Vamos.
For the Emperor!
Yes, most beneficent one. I exist to serve.
Faith is eternal.
Cleanse, purge, kill! Onward to glory! Under fire! Moving out.
I am ready to serve. Again. I am ready to serve. Again. I have a weapon to war.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here.
I sense danger. We will root it out. Scouts in position.
Ah, ya me destrozaron a los exploradores.
Never vigilant.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Command me. I am the instrument of his will.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Take and hold.
Whirlwind here.
Command me.
Getting into position.
Vamos por allí.
Scouts here.
Ah, miren, todavía tengo a este. Todavía, sí los tengo
We will
todavía.
move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Scouts here. Yes, my lord.
Beware the alien.
Yes, my lord. At your command.
Heretic.
Scouts here. Scouts in position. Scouts awaiting orders.
Entonces estos
Yes,
tienen
my
un
lord.
rifle de francotirador, estos les doy plasma.
Scouts in position.
At last, back to war. Faith is
For the
eternal.
Emperor!
Faith is eternal. By his word.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Scouts ready. I sense danger. We will root it out. Scouts in position.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. By his word. Faith is eternal.
Scouts ready.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Vamos a hacer aquí una
Build
buena
routine
defensa.
721 initiated.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Muy bien, vamos.
Cleanse, purge, kill.
Ya estamos cerca.
Under fire.
¡Ah, maldito
charge.
tanque!
Charge. Broken. Squad morale restored. Charge. 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 Take and hold.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Take and hold.
At last, back to war.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Faith is eternal.
Bien, pónganse en formación.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
I am ready to serve again.
Yes,
Ya
Lord.
hicieron estos. Ahora vamos a tratar de aumentar más aún el territorio.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Mejoremos las torretas.
Command me. At last, back to war.
Ok, vámonos.
Cleanse,
Ahora sí, vamos de nuevo por el
purge, kill.
Ya eliminamos por suerte al Squeak Mammoth. Al Squeak Colosal, así que vamos por esto.
Fear up. Onward to glory. Under fire.
Ah, ahí está.
Charge.
¡Vamos!
Squad broken.
Háganlo retroceder.
Take and hold. Charge. Weapons at ready. It is time.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Squad broken!
Charge.
Vamos a destruir esta fortaleza primero, porque sí está convirtiéndose en un fastidio.
Under fire.
Broken!
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Orders received, brother.
Command me.
Vamos, denle con todo a ese cuartel.
Squad morale restored.
restored!
Squad morale
I
restored.
am ready to serve.
Squad broken.
Faith is
Squad
eternal.
morale restored.
Faith is eternal.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Understood. Squad morale restored. Fear our wrath.
Ok, ahí hay más.
Command me.
Acaben con esos malditos tanques.
Squad broken!
Charge.
¿Qué es esto? Supergenerador. Supergenerador.
It is
Squad
better to
morale
die for the
restored.
Emperor than live
Squad
for
morale
yourself.
Muy
restored.
bien, acaben entonces con este generador.
Awaiting orders.
For the Emperor!
Under fire. Heresy grows from idleness. Fear denies faith. Activating jump pack.
¡Vamos!
For the
Sáquenlo con
Emperor,
todo.
you are the Emperor's chosen.
I am ready to serve again.
Maintain attack formation. Stay vigilant.
¡Purguen a estos sucios pieles verdes!
Charge! Charge!
Ahí está nuestra meta.
Charge! Charge! Faith is our shield. Squad broken!
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Even in death, I still serve.
Under fire! Charge!
Faith is eternal.
Cleanse! Purge! Kill!
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Faith is eternal.
¡Vamos! ¡A huevos! Creo que ya acabamos.
I shall end you. To me, my brothers. I am the instrument of his will. I am ready to serve again. I will be there. I will purge the unclean.
Whirlwind here. Approaching target.
Under fire!
I am the instrument of his will. I will be there soon. Faith is eternal.
Moving out. Take and hold.
I am the instrument of his will.
Ever vigilant.
I am the instrument of his will.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. His will be done. Moving out. Triangulating attack coordinates.
At last,
For
back
the
to war.
Emperor!
Search commencing.
Even in death, I still serve. Faith is eternal. I am ready to serve again.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
Vamos.
What is your order?
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Hope is the first step on the road to
Even in
disappointment.
death, I still serve.
My faith is my shield.
I stand ready.
I am ready to
Yes,
serve
my lord.
For
again.
the Emperor!
Scouts awaiting orders.
At last, back to war. At last, back to war. Command me.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
A ver, ¿qué me falta de objetivo? Mata al jefe de guerra y destruye toda su base. Ah,
Orders
con
received,
razón.
brother.
Ya nada más falta eso. Bueno, vamos a ver.
Fear our wrath.
Si está el jefe de guerra, debe de estar por acá.
Onward to glory!
Vean nomás qué campo de batalla hemos creado esto.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Under fire! Charge! Charge!
Acaben con ese maldito tanque.
Squad broken! Squad morale restored!
Por acá.
Command me.
Debe de estar por aquí. Ajá.
Charge!
Command me.
Moving out.
Ahí está, ya acabó todo. A ver, ahí está la purga. Purguen esos sucios pieles verdes. Bueno, listo.
Brother Tantheus,
Burned beyond recovery of his gene seed, along with Brother Michaelis. Nothing was left of them save for ash. They burned from the inside out.
anything else to report?
¿Alguna
The
otra
Ork
información?
Warboss has been destroyed, but we saw a dropship leave the area. Captain, she bore the 8-pointed star.
The mark of the ruinous powers of chaos.
The forces of chaos? Here? Now?
Tartarus has endured several Black Crusades led by the terrible Chaos Champions. However, it seems too convenient that orcs and these heretics are here at the same time. But I trust the eyes of our scouts.
Pues sí, es un
Isidore,
buen punto.
do you sense anything?
No, I have sensed nothing. But if the nature of Brother Tantheus's demise is any indication, then they would have a sorcerer with them who would be capable of masking their presence. Especially with all the background static caused by the orcs.
Oh, miren. Esa nave está desapareciendo.
Our honored guest has arrived.
Who is it?
Inquisitor Mordecai Toth,
Oh, genial, un
protector of the
inquisidor,
Emperor's
en
divine
serio.
word and will.
Is he here to take command?
An Inquisitor may have near unlimited power. Yes, he can commission the service of any Imperial citizen, from peasant to planetary governor, but
I shall not cede command of my space marines to him, Inquisitor or not.
Then why is he here? Does he suspect one of us of heresy?
He is an Inquisitor. They suspect everyone of heresy.
Cierto,
If chaos
sospechan de
taints
todo.
this world, then that explains his presence. We must share with him what we discovered. Inquisitor Toth, welcome to Tartarus.
Thank you, Captain. But we have little time for courtesies. You and your men must leave Tartarus. Now.
¿Y ahora? ¿Y por qué? Misión cumplida. Bueno. Uy, nos costó bastante rato esta misión, ¿eh? Otra vez nos costó bastante, ¿eh? Ya iría a la misión 5, pero ya pasaron más de 2 horas y creo que lo mejor sería dejarlo hasta aquí. Espero que se hayan divertido conmigo en esta emisión de DoW War y pues espero verlos el día de mañana con más aventuras y más peleas. Ahora a ver si me va mejor la próxima, porque sí, honestamente no me ha ido muy bien que digamos. Pero bueno, por ahora yo me despido. Se me cuidan. Bye.